everyone, my video got cut off. So if you are looking at this reading and you are wondering why your pile 1 and pile 2 are not here, please refer back to the previous video on my YouTube channel. That is where you will find pile 1 and pile 2. This is an extension of pile 2 going into 3 and 4. But if you did pick pile 1 and pile 2, you will have to go back into my YouTube channel and refer back to the part 1 of this reading. Thanks so much, guys, and sorry for this inconvenience.
Sorry about that, guys. I got cut off. So the last card we have from this deck is jealous and possessive. I think your person has a lot of issues. I think they worry a lot about your ranking or your status. I'm telling you, this person has you on a pedestal in their mind. They worry a lot about if they had you, they would suffer with this. They would suffer with jealous and possessiveness. So I think this person has a lot of issues within themselves, and they are very jealous and possessive when it comes to you. So for them, I don't know that they would want to even get involved with this, because I think they would just go crazy all the time. They would be constantly having to worry about, maybe, I don't know, if you're going to leave them, what you're going to do. Are you talking to somebody else? Because again, you are a very high ranking individual, okay, in their mind. And please don't sit there and say, I don't really think that can't be true, because, you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And people can view us in ways that are so different from what we think about ourselves. It's just interesting. And at this point, I think everybody who's here knows that, okay? But again, with the Queen of Pentacles, you are on a pedestal in their minds, and they feel like somehow they're beneath you. That's just what it is. So they're very jealous. They're very possessive. They could be obsessive. They could be watching. I don't know what's going on. But they feel, look at all these words. I feel like I'm not good enough for you. I find you incredibly attractive. Jealous and possessive. Like, what are these cards going to say? Let's pull 2 for you guys. Let's pull 2 for you guys. How does pile 2 feel about their person? What are their thoughts today of them? What are their thoughts of them? 1, 2. I left when I saw you with somebody. Okay, this could be very petty. They think about some sort of incident, and I don't know if it's that you were talking to somebody, or you mentioned a friend of yours and it was probably maybe the opposite sex, or I don't know what this is, but they are extremely jealous. They want you to know through this reading that they left, or they are distant somehow with you, or they're being distant with you because they are very jealous. Because why would they if they saw you with somebody? I don't know that they even know what the hell was going on with this other someone. I think they just jumped to conclusions somehow. And but they think about this. They're very jealous of maybe someone else you have. So I don't know if you have a boyfriend, or you have a husband, or maybe you have male friends, but they're jealous of a particular person. So I don't know, that could be for one person. I wonder if you are happy without me. So they wonder a lot. They wonder a lot about how you're doing. I wouldn't be surprised if this person's watching. I really wouldn't be surprised if they're watching, because I feel like they wonder a lot about what's going on with you. You know, how you're doing, what you're doing, who you're talking to. You know, if someone's very jealous and possessive, and remember, guys, we're talking about the energy of today, then that means they're still stuck on this. Because why would they still be to this day jealous and possessive? They're very possessive of you. They would want to have you all alone, but I don't know that they would be able to have that. And they probably think about that. Again, Queen of Pentacles, I don't know that this person feels like they could just have you to themselves. Like, they would have to share you with others. And that could be honestly as petty as your family, your friendships. Maybe you have male friends. Maybe you have a really great career life. I don't know what this is, but this person has issues within themselves, and it doesn't feel healthy to me. If you want my opinion, it doesn't feel healthy to me. This person could probably be very happy if they wanted to be, but they formulate a lot of things within their mind that are just not true. They sabotage themselves a lot. They probably have sabotaged their happiness with you because of these problems, okay? And it might have come out in different ways. That's why maybe they feel like they owe you an apology, or there's some sort of justice that has to be balance out between you guys. They took it out in a way that was not right. So interesting. Okay, pile 2, that was your reading. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know. Okay, so if you picked image 3, let's find out what your person thinks about when pertaining to you. And these are the thoughts of today, okay? And be patient. We're going to draw from 3 other decks, but let's just go very slowly. Let's find out here. You know, it's funny, the image of this person on the, thumbnail, this person looks like angry. Do they not look angry to you? I feel like they look angry. So I don't know. Your person could be have anger thoughts towards you, be not happy with you. But let's just see what the cards say. Okay. How does this person feel about group 3? What are their thoughts of them today? What are their thoughts about them? Oh, okay. So they are thinking with the 6 of Cups. This is thoughts. This is nostalgic thoughts. This could be really pleasant thoughts about you, really sweet memories that you had, exchanges between you, whether that be verbal, physical, thinking about you and all the sweet memories that you had. So I don't know if you guys have had a lot of nice times together, really nice, cute moments that maybe even seemed like kind of like young love or puppy love or that kind of nostalgic love. I don't know if there was a lot of exchanges between the both of you. So I don't know if you gave this person something. They could be thinking about something that you gave them. They could literally be having something in their hand while they think of you. So I don't know if there's a couple of you out there who have gifted this person something, but when they think of you, they actually have the object that you gave them in their hand. And I don't know if for some of you, it could be a necklace. I'm seeing a necklace for some of you, but it could be anything. They think about whatever was exchanged between the 2 of you. So again, pleasant memories, pleasant thoughts, gift giving, maybe gifts of love. So maybe your exchanges with them physically. They think a lot about, how sad it is maybe that those times have passed, where they're at right now. It's like, I wish I could have those back, I wish I could like repeat them or feel those acts of love again. Could be like that, okay? What else? How else do they feel about pile 3? What are their thoughts of them today? Okay, so someone did someone dirty. I feel like it could be that you did them dirty, but it could also be the other way. It could be that there was like this relationship was way too chaotic because this 5 is a 5 of wands, is a 5 of swords, sorry, is a 5. But they could feel like to some degree like you did them dirty. Now, you could be watching this and saying, I did nothing to this person. Oh, trust me. You will be so shocked in life the amount of things that people get triggered by and think that you did to them that were not even a real thing, okay? It's just the way life is. You could have maybe done nothing, but in their mind, they feel like you did something. They feel also, too, it could be the other way around, like the hurt that they've caused you, or there's some sort of a deceit here. There's deceit. I feel like there's nasty, dirty energy here. And it feels like, wow, I can't believe that person played me that way. So it's funny how there's such a big change here. We're going from nostalgic feelings with the 6 of Cups to like 5 of Swords energy where it's like, that person really switched up on me quick, I didn't expect what happened. I didn't expect what took place. I think this person thinks a lot about this, and it makes them feel like they can't trust, or it plays hand in hand with it plays side by side with the nice thoughts of you. That plays side and side. So it's half with this pile. I mean, we have to draw one more, but it feels to me like they didn't see something coming, or it's like, how could they have done that to me? It's like a deceit that someone took really deep to their heart, and it's like, I don't know that I trust this person. I don't think I do. Even though I shared all these nice things with them, they really switched up on me. And that could be for either or. So maybe they did something stupid that they're regretting as well too. Or it could be that they feel this way about you because, this is a general reading. We have to go with, all the different ways that this could flow because thousands of people watch this, okay? But there's definitely a chaoticness with this relationship, and it feels to them like unbalanced. like not balanced out and not in a place where they can fully trust it, because while again there are nice memories, there's also deceit as well too. What else is this person thinking about, pile 3? What are their thoughts of them today? Okay. So the Nine of Pentacles is on the bottom. Let's put this over here. I feel like with the Ace of Swords, they want mental clarity regarding, I don't know that they want mental clarity from you, okay? I'm going to be really honest. I don't think that they want it from you. I think they want it in general. They are very confused by this, you know, whatever this is with you, whether it be a relationship or what took place. In their mind, they're very confused about their feelings with you. And I feel like they're seeking mental clarity. So I feel like this person feels like they have to go away often when it comes to, comes to you. Maybe they have to go get like mental clarity, through meditation or through being somewhere where it's peaceful. I feel like, now another thing with the Ace of Swords, we are asking what are their thoughts of you today. So I would be very honest if I didn't feel like they were thinking of you. But you could have clicked on this video because you wanted to know if they were. Now, the Ace always represents a yes, and the Swords is that mental energy, and we're asking about thoughts. So I do need to say that they are thinking of you, okay? They do think. It's just, it's not balanced. So it's, while it's equal good vibes, it's also negative vibes, and they feel like you are somehow a bit of both, okay? But I feel like this person wants a release when it comes to you, and they're willing to do whatever it takes. So I don't know what they do to kind of try to forget you, but they will try to do things, but it just comes back. Now, with the Nine of Pentacles, their thoughts of you as well is that you're doing a lot better than them. I don't know if they have access to you, or if it's something that they just culminated within their minds, or if they see it on social media, but they think you're doing just fine. They also look at you like you are an abundant person. Maybe you get a lot of what you want out of life. Maybe you are blessed. Maybe you are doing big things, because the Nine of Pentacles is that card. But it's almost like they've been left kind of in the dust somehow, with respect to this. It's like this person's off doing great, and I'm just over here with all my feelings and my thoughts and my emotions. And I don't really know how to figure them out or what to do about them. This person seems very lost to me, very lost about how to fix this. They can't stop thinking about your nice encounters, but they also can't stop thinking about the deceit that happened. So I don't know if this is a person who tried to have something with you, but then got defeated somehow, and it could be to someone else. Or maybe you just weren't interested. Maybe you weren't having it. Maybe you kind of rubbed them the wrong way. It could be a plethora of reasons. I'm asking you to interpret this. I'm just the messenger, for your own life. But they feel defeated somehow. And they feel to some degree like they're the only ones that are thinking about this. Like while you're off doing your own thing, having your own life, you're abundant, you're doing things. And I feel like they also think like you don't think about them. You don't think about them. You don't care about them. You've moved on, okay? So if you are on social media and they know your social media and you've been kind of living your best life and you're wanting to know if they're maybe watching or knowing or getting that vibe that you've moved on, they are. Oh, you're doing a great job if that's the case, okay? Let's find out sexually if there's any sexual thoughts, because thoughts can be all different types of thoughts. But let's see if there's any sexual thoughts here about you. Does pile 3 think about, they also feel like you'll be just fine without them. So it's like they're not even on your radar. Like you will be just fine without them. Maybe you gave it to them. I don't know. Maybe you said some words. Maybe they didn't see it coming. And it's like, maybe they think you're a very strong and powerful person, You stood your ground and you kind of said your piece and you moved on to some extent. I don't know. Do they think about pile 3 sexually? You got the 6 of Cups again, okay? 4 of Pentacles here. They do, but I feel like it's more from a distance, like in a sense where, how do I put this? They're a creeper. They could be creeping. So I don't know that I feel sexual energy. I just feel watching type energy. So here we have a woman. She's like, laying on a chair. She's not even aware that he's there, but energetically he's haunting her. Okay? He's kind of coming up. She can't feel him. She looks like she's sleeping. Her eyes aren't open. She doesn't see him. Again, with this Six of Cups, it's funny with the mirror. The mirror is very symbolic here. I feel like this is mirroring. I feel like this person is doing exactly what you're doing with whatever that behavior may be. But they also wonder if you're thinking of them. So I don't know that I feel sexual energy here. This is more like watching type energy. And also just kind of wondering if you still think about them. Is it possible that they still think about me? I don't know. That's what I'm feeling the person saying. If we have to kind of look at something sexual here, the breasts are exposed, but really there's nothing sexual here. I think this is more just trying to figure out whether you still have a care in the world about them. She's looking at the mirror and it looks like two people making out. I think he wonders if you think about him. Because it's almost like she's having a reminiscent thought, right? By looking in this mirror or painting or whatever it is about the times that they shared. So he more wonders if you think about him. Do you care? Do you not care about me anymore? You see how her body language and her head is the other way. She's sleeping. He's kind of creeping up. This is not sexual to me. This is more just like, do you think about me still? Like, am I alone in this? That's what I feel like. So sexual, not so much. This is just more like, have you forgotten me? Do you still think about the times we had? This is more of the focus today, okay? Remember, we're reading the energy of today. Now, these will give more of like a clearer verbiage on how this person, what their thoughts are of you, okay? So what does the person feel, or what are their thoughts of pile 3? What are their thoughts of them? What are their thoughts of pile 3? What are their thoughts of pile 3? What are their thoughts? 1, 2, 3. I feel you. So I think they're a little confused. It could be that's why they are confused, because they do still feel you, but in their mind, that you're done. You're over. But they want you to know that through this reading that they feel you. So I think this person with the Six of Cups is feeling your energy. It feels strong. And could be why they haven't been able to get over what happened. You remind them of a lot of things, but mainly they feel your energy. Now, I'm not saying that this person would be able to tell you that subconsciously or consciously, but through the reading, it's coming through. So they are feeling you. There's a lot of Six of Cups energy here, so I'm not surprised, okay? Finances are a problem. Weird, okay? This is something that they think about. Now, is this because you are in such a great place? Maybe they feel like they can't give you what you need. Maybe you're a lot more glamorous than they are, and they think that you would cost money. I mean, honestly, guys think about stuff like that. They really do. They wonder if you're high maintenance. Could you, support this person? Could you give them what they need? This is a very interesting energy with pile 3, because it's not so much feelings. It's a lot more of these type of societal problem type issues, where it's not really feelings or thoughts really of love. I mean, even though the Six of Cups is there, they think a lot about stupid things, I feel like, with this pile. And you might know them like that, why do you make all these problems out of nothing? It could be something like that, Maybe this person's very logical. I don't know. But you are being represented by the Knight of Pentacles. So this person feels like finances are a problem. Maybe they don't have, because Five of Swords can be kind of like a poverty card in a way as well, too. And maybe they think about the fact that they wouldn't be able to give you the life you want. I don't know. And remember, that doesn't have to be true. It could just be people's formulated thoughts with no basis. I still have growing to do. Okay, so this person has a lot of growing up to do. They think about the fact that in order to meet like your expectations, they would have to be different. And that could be why this is such a chaotic energy. Maybe there was something that you said to this person about their behavior that you didn't like, and they got a wind or like a little piece of like insight there that like this was not going to fly, whatever they did. So they would have to kind of be either someone different than they are to kind of match you. But I don't know that they're there yet. So they think about the fact that they would have to like be on a different mindset or a different level or take different actions towards you in order for this to work. Wow. Okay. Let's see here. What does this person think about pile 3? What are their thoughts of them today? Let's see what this gives us more insight. We'll draw 2. 1, 2. You are the best thing in my life. I couldn't let you get close to me. Person has a lot of issues, guys. This person has a lot of issues. And just the image on the actual, it's funny how these cards always match the images, because that person on the thumbnail looks to me like someone who has a lot of problems, like, you know, internally with themselves. You know, they're not really the happiest person. They don't look happy. They don't look like they're even coming from a place of like being free with themselves. So while you were the best thing that ever graced their path, they couldn't let you get close to them. They're very fearful of you. I'm going to be honest. They feel fear. You could be, again, because you are the best thing in their life. They have like, it's just, nobody expected this, you know? Nobody expected you to come through in their life. And then when the gift was presented, they didn't know what to do with it. And that could have been why they acted so stupid, or they were not the man that you needed to be. You needed them to be. Which I understand this, you know, this could be someone who maybe is very wonky in their energy, maybe not coming towards you, maybe hot and cold, something along those lines. And it was like, listen, I'm the 9 of Pentacles, you know, you better step correctly because I'm a goddess and I will be treated like one. Could be like that. Person has so much issues, guys. So they think about more of their issues than they do you, to be honest. And maybe it's like when they met you, it triggered up a lot of things for them and made them take a hard look at themselves, you know, and what they need to do and how they need to be better. So you could be a trigger for them. You could have come in as a trigger to really, you know, mirror back to them what they need to do in life. Oh goodness, if you have feelings for this person, I feel bad for you. I'm so sorry. But this person has so much growing up to do before they can even step to you, okay? That was your reading. Let me know what you thought. Thank you so much. Okay, so if you picked pile 4, interesting. I found this image very interesting. We're going to get to your reading, but, you know, your guy could be, you know, your, you know, center of attention type guy. He doesn't have to be, but he could be. You know, and his stance is very open. If you look at him compared to the other guys on the thumbnail, he's very open with himself. He's very free. He could be even an awakened person. So you could be having like some divine masculines here. You've picked this one, and you know, we're going to be reading for a divine masculine and finding out what his thoughts are to you today, okay? Because this guy looks elevated. He really does. His body language is open. He has a big smile on his face. He looks free, okay? So let's find out now from the cards what we need to know about what his thoughts of you today, okay? What is his thoughts of you today? What is he thinking about when it comes to you? Oh, look at this. You know, perfect with the 9 of Wands. This is like your guy on the cover. Okay, so he could be very full of passion. He could be very fun. He could be thinking very fun thoughts about you, like wanting to come towards you and being very like playful. You know, maybe he had that type of, maybe you're watching this and your person was very playful, but he could be thinking about how he wants to kind of just come for you, ravish you, like have fun with you, take you to a party. I mean, that guy looks like, you know, that guy who just hosts parties constantly, okay? So he's very fun. He's feeling like when it comes to you, actually pretty good, pretty good. So I don't know if you are in a good place. There could be some people who have chosen this who are in a good place. But if you're not in a good place, he wants to be in a good place with you. He wants to have fun. He wants to take you out. He wants to come towards you. Very sexual as well too. Wants to kind of be with you intimately. Wants to start up something new. And I feel like he wants to come in hot. Like he wants to come in soon. Okay. What else? What else is this person thinking about with pile 4? What are they thinking about? What are they thinking about? Six of Cups. Okay, so really beautiful, beautiful energy here. Thinking about the nostalgic memories that you had. Wants to gift you something, like maybe even has something that they want to give you. So there could be one person out there. This person told them that they have something for them and they want to give it to them. Maybe they're thinking about the exchanges that you had, that those sweet memories. You probably did have a lot of sweet memories together. And I feel like they thought you were very cute and innocent. So I don't know if your person relayed to you that they thought that you were like that girl next door, or that's very sweet energy, like just pulled in. They might have expressed that to you. They think about that in thought form as well too, like wanting to reconnect. This could even be coming back as well too. So they want to come back. They want to reach out. I feel like there's an antsy energy here. I don't know if this person is to you like a person who's on and off, like you guys are on and off constantly. This person is like definitely wanting to come back on. Okay. So this could be like, you know, especially with the Nine of Wands coming towards, and then the Six of Cups. This is like someone who wants to kind of like see how you are, check up on you. Maybe even wants to invite you to something or ask you out. You know, they could even feel with the Six of Cups too, like I can't shake this person, because Six of Cups energy will give you that past life type energy where you can't break free. It's like a cord, you know. You'll never be able to get this person out of your mind. It's just something that you probably accepted at this point and that they'll always be there. But this is nice. This is really nice. Give me more. Give me more. What else does this person think? What is their thoughts about this person with pile 4? What are they thinking about with the people who chose pile 4? What are they thinking about? Look at this. They want to extend. Like this is like, okay. So we have the Five of Pentacles on the bottom here. This is probably somebody from maybe your past who just really was not in the space that you needed them to be, okay? Maybe you even walked away from them, okay? They're aware of that, you know. They know you don't want anything to do with them, maybe. But this person, I feel like, wants to extend love with the Page of Cups. They want to kind of come back. They want to make a comeback. I'm not saying that they will. I mean, that's another video. I don't know. But they want to come forth. They want to kind of express. I feel like to some degree with the Page of Cups too, it shocks them. It shocks them. Just like that fish is coming out of the cup, it shocks them how much they feel for you. And it feels very innocent with these cards. It feels like very young love. It feels like it doesn't matter if you're 40, 50. The love feels like always young. So there could be some people out there who honestly have known this person since they were kids. Now, the Page of Cups could also be here as well, too, because they think about your child. So if you have children or a child, they think about, you know, your child. So you could be a package deal with your child, which obviously you are. And they think about returning to your child as well. But it's interesting with the Five of the Pentacles on the bottom, because I don't know that this person was able to give you what you need at the moment. Like the last time you were speaking to them, or maybe, you know, the last encounter you had, the person was just like a mess. See this woman? You know, she's walking away. She's in the winter storm. She's cold. She's sick of his shit. He's not even in a good space to give her what she needs because he's not even healthy. So the fact that he's in crutches and he has a broken leg, this is symbolic for not really being able to, you know, not being in a good space yourself. So how are you supposed to give another person, you know, that love? Okay. It could be also a poverty card. So this person thinks about maybe the fact that too, like they don't have much money. So they don't really have much to offer, only their love. This feels very like a situation where if it was a man, you know, obviously we're talking about him. If it's a man, he doesn't have much to give except for his love. he doesn't have anything really. Maybe the fact that he's on that thumbnail with no shirt on, maybe he lives very frugal. Maybe he's a person who's just like a backpacker, I don't know, or a person who doesn't really think about the future. He's just like that person that takes a day at a time, and that maybe not be good for you. Maybe that's why that's there. Or he was very immature maybe about this love and didn't maybe act appropriately. Maybe it came across as something else and he didn't kind of express himself properly when it came to this. Maybe it was all about, sexual things, because we do have the Knight of Wands there, and it is a knight, so it's more immature than a king. And maybe that's just not what you were looking for, But I feel like the thoughts are really positive of you. Really, like, even though maybe you've ditched him or you didn't want anything to do with this person anymore, they still don't even take that into account. They don't think about that. Like, pile 3 was totally different. Pile 3 had like anger towards the person. This one, even if you've done things or you talk to them in a certain way, or, it's like they still hold love for you. And this makes me feel like someone who could be very jokey or very, positive all the time and not maybe too serious. So it's hard to have conversations with them. Maybe they're just like free love, or, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like, think about Robin Williams in Mrs. Doubtfire. You see how his wife couldn't even talk to him. He was always joking all the time. That's what this energy feels like to me. Like, this guy can't be real somehow. But his thoughts of you are really pleasant, really pleasant. Even though you may have left him in the cold or left him dry or didn't want to deal with his bullshit anymore, he still has love towards you. Now, let's find out if there's anything sexual going on, okay? Because, thoughts can be all different types of thoughts. They can be sexual as well, too. So let's see if this person's having any thoughts of you sexually. Do they think about them sexually? Let's draw 2. Eight of Cups and 3 of Swords. So it's interesting, Eight of Cups talks about walking away and 3 of Swords talks about pain, okay? I think this person really does want to, when they think about you, they think about, oh God, okay, this is where we get a little bit, X-rated here, but the person's looking right at the person's, okay? So there's something about your area there that is really beautiful to them. They think a lot about that. So I don't know if they used to like to look at it, or they want to look at it, or if you've never even been together, they think about what it looks like or what it's like, to be in there. But with the 8 of Cups here, it feels like you could see this guy, he's trying to get her back, okay? You see how she doesn't really want anything to do with him? She's a little hesitant. He's trying to woo her back. He has the flowers. He's trying to serenade her. So it is romantic and it's a little sexual, but he does think about wanting to come back because there maybe has been separation or you kind of walked out on the person. Now with this one, there's a lot of desire. And it's interesting that there's a woman in the background. So maybe this person had a thing for the women. Maybe that's why you left them, because they weren't mature enough to kind of maybe be in a commitment type state. But it's interesting, he's staring right at her stuff. So I don't know, he's obsessed with that. He's obsessed to wanting to know what you look like, with no clothes on. Now, I don't know if he's had you before. If he has, he wants to see it again, okay? Let's move on to these cards. These cards are going to be way more specific on his actual thoughts. Let's find out here what this person thinks about you, today. What are his thoughts of you today? What are his thoughts of you today? What are his thoughts of you today? One, 2, 3. Okay. I feel empty without you. Yeah. There's some sort of joy that left his life when maybe you left, or if you're not on, if you're not on speaking terms, or you're not in his vicinity, or you don't see him often. He does feel like a piece of him left when you left, because it's interesting with the 5 of Pentacles, I'm not sure if this person really probably, acted right when they were around you, or maybe treated you the way that you needed to be treated, because it was like you were probably like, hey, this is like a dope ass connection. This doesn't happen every day. Why are you being so stupid? Something along those lines. You are the person of my dreams. It's only you. So the good thing with this card is that there's nobody else in his thoughts. Okay. So if you're wondering about if there's other females, there's not. You are literally the only one he thinks about as far as like in a love situation, like feelings wise. I feel like I can't give you what you need. So there you go. Okay. While there may be love, there might be feelings, there may be thoughts. At the end of the day, this guy is not equipped. He's not equipped somehow to give you what you need. I think you are probably, he knows that you're just in a space of, like this has to be it, or, either all of you or none of you. So he's not in that space. He's a Knight of Wands. He's coming across as a younger version. And he could be a 40-year-old man that you're asking for. He's just in a state of maybe having fun all the time, not serious. And you need that, which is nothing's wrong with that. What else does this person think about, when it comes to you? What are their thoughts? I wish I had treated you better. So there is remorse. They do think about that. Why didn't I do better? Why didn't I treat them better? You are a loss to the person. They do think like, I know I messed up everything. So there's a lot of regret, okay? A lot of regret on their end. They think a lot about, I don't think that they put actually any blame on you, which is nice, because sometimes people will do that and it's not even true. I don't think that this person puts any blame. They're aware in their thoughts of you that they screwed up. They screwed up. So if you're hoping to have clicked on this video to see if they have any regret when it comes to you, that they 100% do. And they know they are the problem. Okay? They are the problem. And, they might stay away because they know what you want, and they're not in a state of mind to give it to you, or a state of being. They're quite immature still. They have a lot of growing up to do. So this was your reading, Pile 4. Let me know what you thought, and thank you so much.